about all that he's doing in terms of his products. And he's already seated. Bright, good morning, and how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Yourself?
Yes, I'm fine. Nice to finally meet you.
Sure, nice to meet you too. Nice to be in ODADEÄ radio.
ОДАДЕÄ radio studio.
I'm impressed with the outlook of the place and everything. During my time, we didn't have anything like this.
Anything like this on campus?
Yes. So coming back to campus and seeing that we've developed to this extent, and the outlook of the place. We are serious and we actually want to get somewhere.
Yes, of course.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing for our school.
Okay, really, really, really very important. And so, what do you make up? How did you hear about ОДАДЕÄ radio first of all?
I see pictures of my friend, my classmate, Awuni, who actually presents here every now and then.
Okay, Dr. Awuni.
Yes, about I think health issue, yes. So that was how I actually saw that. So that's how I actually saw that we actually have something like ОДАДЕÄ radio. And then I was really impressed.
Okay, that's really nice. You completed pre-sec in 2012.
2012, yeah.
And which house were you?
I was in house 7.
Wow. House 7, the famous house 7.
Yes.
So, what are some of the memories you recount during your days in school? Briefly.
A lot.
Yeah.
The first will start from the dining hall.
Wow. Yes. Were you a striker in the dining hall?
I didn't have a choice, actually.
So, how was it like? I mean, your dining hall days and now the food that maybe you probably enjoy most.
Yeah, the way it goes, like if you're the first to sit at the table, then you have the chance to serve. You have to
serve, yes.
Yeah, exactly. So on days that the food, everyone thought that it's really nice, like plantain and beans and tea with bread. And, like at the time, we thought it was good. So everyone wants to get in there first,
so that you can get opportunity to serve.
And then it's like when you serve, because you are serving, normally the servers get more than every other people because they are the ones serving. So I feel like it's part of the experiences that we went through. You just charge into the dining hall, try to get it first and be the server.
So when you hear the siren, you have to rush.
Yes.
I don't know whether that still happens in school these days. I don't know.
At the time, I think we're using a bell.
A bell, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. They use a siren now. Okay, at the time we're using a bell. So when
you get the bell,
yes, they will just knock on the metal, and then once you hear, you know that gosh. No, when you hear it, you know that you are late.
Okay.
Because the charges.
Okay, they're already there.
Yes, they're already there before before the bell actually goes. So once you hear, you know that you are late.
You're already late.
You are late. Yes. So it was interesting.
It was interesting, actually.
It was interesting.
Nice. Yeah. But then, who were some of your mates in school?
Okay, so I mentioned Awuni. He was my class captain. And, and then Kuntu Blansin, he was also my mate. Taylor was also my classmate. Abeku Esilfi Kwe was my housemate. Stanley Hoffman was my roommate. Shaquille Idrisu was my roommate. Nana Kwame Doma was also my roommate. A lot of them. And
but at the time, did you involve yourself in any sports?
Yes. I was actively involved in the table tennis team. In fact, I was a team leader at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we had an inter-zonals, and then actually won for the school.
Oh, okay. So you won for the school?
Yeah, for the school.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yes.
That's impressive. You have some of your favorite teachers you remember?
Yes. Mr. Amu Mensah, our physics teacher, very, very interested. With his gestures and mannerisms. Very interesting. Wow. There was this one integrated science teacher. I've forgotten his name. And he was also very interesting with the way he speaks and all that. His name has escaped me.
Okay.
And I can't forget T James. I don't know if he's still here. Elective maths teacher T James. Yeah, and he was also one brutal and critical teacher.
Okay.
That we actually revered.
What were you referred to, like a nickname? I mean, do you have a nickname back then?
I did, and it actually became like my surname.
Oh, really?
Yes, unfortunately, like yeah. When we came to school fresh, I think the first week, we're asking names that people should call us by, right?
Like maybe any name
that you want people to call you by. And then I had this friend back in JHS. His name was called Bojo. And then I used to just tease him because of his name, like, make fun of his name, like Bojo, like, and laugh and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when I came here, the name was still in my head. So at the time they were asking which name should we use to call ourselves, I thought I was joking. I was like, oh, you can call me Bojo.
Oh, okay.
And that was it.
So that was it.
That was it. Throughout my 4 years in school, everyone was calling me Bojo. People actually thought it was my surname. And up to now, my friends are still calling me Bojo.
Bojo. Wow.
Awuni is calling me Bojo.
Very, very, very
it's
interesting.
Funny. It's
very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, when you completed school after pre-sec, what did you pursue afterwards?
Okay, so I went to University of Ghana and I read BSc Chemistry. So I mean, of course, I wanted to read medicine, but at our time it was very competitive. So no matter how well you did, it was still very competitive. So I couldn't get the medicine I wanted. So I read BSc Chemistry. Yeah. So I graduated from University of Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, with BSc Chemistry.
Okay. So then tell us the story regarding how Hillbills Shoes all started for you. How did you find yourself in that business?
Yeah, so to be honest, if someone told me that I would be doing this,
we would have believed it.
No, I would say no. I would say no. So when I got to school and then during my university days, so I realized that after lectures I usually had a lot of time on my hand and I was just wasting it away. Okay, and I didn't want to finish school and then I would have to be job hunting and everything every now and then. So I was like, okay, let me start something whilst in school with the free time I have on my hands, so that after school I'll see how far it's gone. If I have to take it up as my career or my business, or if I have to go and look for a job with my certificate.
Yeah.
So let me have these two options.
Okay.
And see how it goes. So I started Hillbill, I think level 200.
When you were in school, at the time when you were in school?
Yes, in school.
Okay.
University.
Right.
So how the business of shoes came into being was because I went to the market sometime to buy shoes, and then apparently it happened to be a made in Ghana shoe, and then it was nice and everything, but I wore it on my way to lectures. The sole of the shoe just worn out.
It worn out, okay.
It worn out. So that day actually...
that same day?
It was
or you worn it for a while?
A week, yeah.
Okay.
1 week after. And it worn out. I mean, the shoe should last more than 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
So, I got frustrated. I actually couldn't attend lectures that day. I had to return, to the hostel.
Yeah.
So I was frustrated. I was like, okay, this is a made in Ghana shoe. Yeah. What if the manufacturer actually made it more quality, right? And I bought it not necessarily because it was made in Ghana or anything, but it was a nice shoe.
Okay.
Understand? So what if the manufacturer made it more quality? People would just buy and then we improve upon our economy and everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe this is something I could probably challenge the status quo, challenge it, and let's see, let me try and see if I can develop something in this same line.
Okay.
That would be more quality that people would buy.
Okay.
So that was just how the idea.
But before then, were you somebody who were into shoes? Did you?
No. So it's just the experience I had.
You had
from the shoe I bought, and at the time I told you I wanted to start something.
Okay.
Whilst in school. I wanted to start a business while I was in school.
You had other plans to do other things?
Yes. So that I have two options, like my certificate and then a business. So that after school, I'll look at both options and see which one I should take up as a career or as a job. Yeah. So when this idea came that okay, I could actually, some people are making this made in Ghana shoes. I could actually also make it and then make it more quality so that people will buy and then grow it to become a big brand and everything. I was like, okay, let me start this and see how it goes. So that was how the idea of going to shoes started.
Okay.
Yeah. So luckily for me, at on campus there was a place that we buy food. There was a shoemaker there that was making very nice shoes. So I got there and I was like, okay, these are nice shoes. Let me try and let me buy one or two and see how the quality is. So then I bought for me. It was nice and everything. I went for lectures and my mates were asking me, Charlie, where'd you get this from? Can you get some for me and everything? I was like, okay. Like, it is a business.
So was the shoemaker who actually made that shoe?
Yes.
The one you bought? Okay.
No, it wasn't that shoemaker on campus.
Okay.
The one I wore, I bought it on the market, like, I mean, in town.
Okay.
Like, Cantamanto, I think, yeah. Yeah, so when I decided I wanted to start the shoe business, yes, and I chanced upon someone on campus who was making shoes.
Okay.
So I bought a couple and I tried it was quality. And people were asking me to get the same thing for them, so I would buy from him and then resell to those people. That's my friends, my hostel.
But what I'm trying to find out is, was the shoemaker on campus at the time? Was he the one doing the shoes?
Yes, he was on campus at the time.
Okay,
yes.
He was making the shoes.
Yes, so at the time I started, he was making the shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was making shoes. I think he was selling to people on campus. So I just went to him for business.
Okay.
So that I'll buy from him and I'll also go and resell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he was making the shoes for me on campus, and that's why I started the shoe business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it grew from that stage,
yes,
where you had most of your colleagues asking you, Charlie, where did you get this from? I want some. Then you go to the shoemaker, he will do it.
Exactly.
So he was producing for you.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So that's how it all started.
That's how it started.
So from there, how did you begin to expand it? I'm sure that sometimes when some of these ideas come into place, you begin to think about funding. How are you going to pump in money to make it more big? Yeah. Take us through that journey.
Okay, so when I started, I think because I was in school, I didn't really have much obligations. Right? So most of the time, the profit that I would make from the business, I would save it. So I did that for over a year. So I saved the profit from the business for over a year, and then I plowed back the profit into the business to grow it. So plowing back means that I produce more.
Okay.
So that I can sell for more profit.
Okay.
Yeah. So then eventually I had to set up my own place. So that was still whilst I was in school. So I had money.
You were still in school.
I was still in school at the time. So then I had some money and then I rented some small place. Yeah. And then I got a shoemaker to be in there. I bought 1 or 2 machines, sewing machines, for him to use that to make the shoes for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
you were paying him.
Yes, I was paying him at the time.
Okay.
And then I was selling online and then also on campus. So that was the growth stage, how it was picking up. Yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Sure.
I believe that at that very time, it wasn't all rosy.
No.
What are some of the challenges you faced as an entrepreneur starting this kind of business?
Okay, so this shoemaker I got was Nigerian, and then he had some funny ideas. Aside the salary that I was paying him, he also mentioned that I had to feed him 3 times a day. And there was a specific food that he had to eat, which is a Nigerian dish. It was very expensive. He said that's what he wants. That's what I have to provide him with. And at times it was like I needed him. And
you were working with him alone. He was the only one you had employed.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I it's like I didn't have any choice. So I had to provide whatever he was requesting. But then the funds was limited, and so I was running out. I was running out of business, and eventually I couldn't provide for his food and stuff like that again. So the relationship became sour.
Okay.
And one day I woke up to go to the shop to speak to me and all that. I went there and then the shop was locked.
Oh, okay.
It was locked, and then I looked for someone to break the padlock for me and everything. I opened it and everything was gone.
Hey. He has taken all the machines,
and
the
everything, the materials, everything was gone.
Wow.
Nowhere to be found up to now. I don't know where this guy is.
Up to today.
Yes, I don't know where this guy is.
But was he good at what he does?
He was good. He was a good shoemaker. Up to today, I don't know where this guy is.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Yes.
wow.
So I lost everything.
You lost everything at that time.
Yes.
I can presume it was very challenging for you.
Super challenging. Like, I mean, I've been doing, buying and selling, and I've gathered money to rent a place and buy machines and
materials.
all of a sudden, everything just vanishes.
Vanished like that.
It was challenging.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he ever bring you to a point where you thought maybe you should give it up?
Every day, I always felt like I should give up. Like, since it happened, I always thought it was a breaking point for me.
For you, yeah.
What was it? Just stop. I mean,
continue with
your school certificate after you find some job some pharmacy or and stuff like that. And then so I thought I should just give up. But then at the time, I'd got a partner who was Mike Opokuche. If he's listening, he's also an ÖDADEÄ.
Okay.
And we both were in University of Ghana too.
Okay.
So at the time, I was speaking to him about the business, and he agreed to join. So he was the one who encouraged me that, no, Charlie, make you still continue. You don't know where this thing will take us. Yeah. Okay. So we just together put up some small money.
Okay. So then you had to go back and mobilize money again.
Exactly. Both of us.
Okay.
And then reinvest. Go and get a shoemaker to produce a lot of shoes for us and resell again and get profit and then save and all that. So now we had to restart the whole thing.
So you came together and joined forces to put yourself to do this again.
Exactly.
Wow. That's really, really a big challenge. Starting a new business and somebody taking all your stuff away.
I tell you, it was a breaking point for me.
Wow. Talking about the designs of your shoes.
Yeah.
We'll come to look at what you are doing currently, but still talking within that time. That period where you started and you came together and got a new shoemaker. Were you designing the shoes yourself?
No, so I was a couple of the shoes I was designing myself, and a couple I would get from the shoemakers themselves, because they also had ideas to make their own designs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the designs were coming from you and the shoemaker.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Talking about marketing, how did you go about marketing your product at the time?
I think I was very fortunate at the time, and that was actually one of the things that encouraged me to move on. I mean, to continue the business.
Okay.
At the time, that was when Jumia had come fresh.
Okay.
And they were massively on campus, marketing it to their students. If you have any, business, small business, come and put on this online platform.
App.
We'll help you get sales. So I registered with them, and then they were the ones bringing my sales. Like, every day, I'll get sales from them. Every day, I'll get sales from them. So it was very easy. For almost like 2 to 3 years, it was Jumia that was bringing me my 100% sales.
So all you need to do was just to make the shoes available.
Yes.
And you were getting people who were buying requests through the Jumia app.
Yes, they will come and pick up and go and deliver, send your money. Very simple, very easy. So marketing was a challenge for me at the time because of Jumia.
Yeah. Okay. Did you expand to other avenues as well?
Yes.
Apart from Jumia?
Yeah, so at the time was also when social media was also becoming a thing. Yeah, Facebook and then Instagram. So I created accounts for the business, and then I was marketing on both platforms as well.
Oh, okay. So all those worked out perfectly for you.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Did you at a point maybe take up a course or maybe do a program related to the business you were in at the time?
Yes. I did Google online marketing. Yeah. So I had a certificate in online marketing from Google. Yeah. And I also did some business management thing on Coursera. Yeah. So I got certificate from Coursera as well on business management. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So walk us through when you began. You had a new shoemaker. You joined forces with your colleague, and then you started marketing, selling, and how is expanded to what Hillsville Shoes has become now. Okay,
so the restart process was getting a new shoemaker, and then he producing for us, and then we were on Jumia, we're selling, and then I think after 2 years, that was when I was graduating from University of Ghana. So actually, the business has still not really picked up when I was graduating, but I was okay. So I went to do my national service with the Food and Drugs Authority. So I had experience, with the corporate world, how the corporate, setting also is, working under authority and all that. So when my national service was about to end, that was when I had to make a real decision. Should I continue in the world the corporate world, or I should focus on a business and then grow it? So I was looking at the cons and pros of both.
Okay.
And then for my analysis, I felt like the business was going to give me much more room to grow compared to the corporate world, because during my national service, it was a one-way thing. Like, you wake up, you go to work, you go and do the same thing. Sometimes you even sit in the office the whole day doing absolutely nothing. And I was like, no, this is not a place that would help me, would challenge me to grow, intellectually or something. So I felt like if I run a business, I would learn on the job. I would read a lot about it, trying to grow, trying to expand. So weighing the advantages and disadvantages, I felt like going, the business way was the best choice for me, rather than going to look for a job that was not sustainable. You could lose it at any time. And then they decide how much they pay you. You have no choice and everything. So but the business, I was making money. The money was coming to my pocket directly, and every day I had money. But the job, I have to wait for a whole month before I'll get my national service
allowance. So you never did the national service?
So I'm saying I completed my national service.
Okay, you completed it. Okay,
but I'm saying that it was just before the completion that I had to make the choice.
Where you have to decide.
Yes, continuing in the world of work as in the corporate world, or running the business. So the pros and cons is what I'm sharing with you. That made me decide that let me do business, because it's more safer over there, and then you can get some daily money for yourself or upkeep with the business side. So I decided to continue running the business. After that decision was made. And so my partner too had also finished national service, and once I decided that the business was okay, it was also, after national service, he also, because I was I decided I wanted to start a business, and we were already working together, he joined forces, and then we now went full force. Yes, let's build this business. Let's take it far. So that was how we started to really put our effort into Hillbill and make sure the company grows to where it is now. So what did we do from there? So now, if you have to grow a business, it won't just be by your own funds, right? You need to get funds from banks or investors to help you, scale up. So every now and then we're looking out for funds from incubators, from accelerator programs, from investors. And we had a couple from investors, from also accelerator programs, and then we used some to set up our showroom, where people could actually walk in and then actually make purchases aside our online portals. And then we also reinforced our marketing, our online marketing, build our website, and make sure that was a company that had structures in place. And then we also set up a new workshop. Where
so you had to set up a new workshop, a bigger one,
with a couple of shoemakers, and then they would produce a shoe for us. And
so how do you let me say employ the shoemakers? How do you look at a particular skill that they should have?
Yes, so you have to be really skilled to work for us, because we focus on quality. We focus on quality. So if you are not skilled, you are amateur, we will not work with you. So before we decide to work with you, we get recommendations from this shoemakers that we work with. This guy is good. So can we bring him on? So before we decide to work with you, we let you make a sample, and we see the quality before we actually employ you permanently or give you an appointment letter. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So how many staff are you working with now?
So currently we have 11.
11.
Yeah. 11.
Oh, okay. Are they all shoemakers?
2 administrative and
Okay.
9 shoemakers.
2 administrative.
Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned a showroom. Where is your showroom located?
Lakeside Estate, Achaliboche.
Achaliboche.
Yeah.
So your showroom is there. Is there.
Yes.
Precisely where? In the estate or along the road?
On the road.
Mhm.
On the road to the estate.
Okay.
I think about 100 meters from the junction leading to the estate.
Was it like the Shell, the Starbite area?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. You come
Okay.
down just about 100 meters. On your left, you should see a story building with the Hill Bill signboard on it.
Okay. That's very impressive. To our listeners who are doing the listening, we invite your questions and comments. If you are watching or listening to us, you can send us a comment or a question or if anything or some sort of encouragement because, it hasn't been easy. Sometimes it's not all rosy, but you find yourself where you are and you have to give glory to God. So this morning, if you want to shine a light on ỌDADEɛ Brighter Ferry, you can send us a message. On WhatsApp is 02,000-92925. If you are watching us on Facebook or you are watching us on our YouTube channel, you can join our live chat by putting your questions or comment or possibly anything that you like to ask. You can post them on our Facebook live stream comment section or YouTube live stream comment section, and I'll pick it up and I'll share it with our guest this morning. Don't forget, we're having a conversation with ỌDADEɛ Brighter Ferry. He's CEO of Hill Bills or Hill Bill Shoes, and really authentic, made in Ghana, quality shoes you can depend on. So join us as we having that conversation on our business edition this morning. And the number once again is 02,000-92925. I have a couple of them that has already come through. Rene Boating is an ỌDADEɛ. He is the 2011 year group president. Do you know Rene Boating?
2011, no.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So he says, nice one, ỌDADEɛ Bright. My size is 43, please. Okay.
Well noted.
We hear you. And then from Solomon Jedia from the Science Digest show, he says, Inactus Bright Aferi. My size is also 43, please. Why much love.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you also like to join us, quickly send in your messages on our Facebook or on our YouTube channel or ỌDADEɛ Radio Ghana. WhatsApp is 02,000-92925. And so how do you come up by the name for your company?
Hill Bill.
Yeah, Hill Bill.
Yeah, so
it sounds more foreign, like.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot.
Yes.
So Hill Bill is actually a concept.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to wanted the company to fit into the vision we had for wanted the name to fit into the vision we had for the company. So the hill there represents okay, so this is a vision. We wanted to grow a company that climbs to the top, like the very top, become a big brand, and then stays at the top. Companies grow at some point and you realize that they go to the very highest, and then at some point they start dwindling or collapsing and all that. We didn't want that to happen to our company, so we wanted the company to grow to that highest point and then stay at the top. So the name had to fit into that vision or that concept.
Yeah.
So the hill there is representing a hill climbing to the top.
Climbing to the top.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the bill is if you have to stay at the top, something has to hold you there at the top. And then anchor. An anchor is used to hold things steadfast in the sea.
Yes, so that it doesn't move.
Yes, and the tip of an anchor is called a bill. The tip of an anchor.
The anchor is called a bill. Okay.
So the anchor, once we climb to the top, and then the anchor or the bill of the anchor would hold us at the top. And then because the two words also sort of rhymed and they sounded nice, we're like, okay,
Hill Bill.
Okay. Let's go with this.
Okay. So when you came up with this name, were you still on campus? Like when you still doing that on a small scale?
Yes, I was still on campus at the time.
But you never thought of maybe changing it or something?
So the initial name, the initial name was Aferi Souls.
Okay, Aferi Souls.
That's my surname.
Okay.
And Souls.
Okay. That was initially
that was
before
initially,
you came to Hillbill.
Yes,
Okay.
but at the time, most people mispronounce their ferry.
Okay.
Some people pronounce it free. Everyone had their own way of pronouncing it. So I felt like there'll be confusion if this thing continues. I was like, let's have a change of name. So, and then this concept came into mind.
Okay.
And that's how come we got Hillbill.
So what type of shoes do you produce?
So we produce basically corporate men's shoes, dress shoes.
Okay, men dress shoes.
Yes, men dress shoes. That's our focus.
Okay.
But we do sandals, do belts, we do slippers as well.
We do belts, slippers.
Yes, sandals and all that in conjunction.
All right. So to those watching us on YouTube and on Facebook, we are currently displaying some of his shoes, his products. You can jump on it and also watch if you are listening on radio. You can watch some of the samples. You are displaying some of the shoes look more very, 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 very authentic, and it looks like a foreign made.
Thank you.
It really looks like a foreign made shoes. How do you come by your raw materials? Are they readily available?
That's the question. They are not always readily available, but we try our best to get what we need
from Ghana, or
yes, some from Ghana, some from outside. Yeah, so we get some from our suppliers in Ghana, especially in Kumasi.
Okay. And
then we also import some from Italy and China.
In China.
Yeah.
Okay. The designs of your shoes are really exclusive.
Thank you.
Do you copy from any other product, or these are exclusive Hillbill designs?
So like I mentioned, that we get designs both from our shoemakers, and then we also do our own designs. So that's how we get a design. So we don't necessarily copy from another company or whatsoever. Our shoemakers come up with their own designs. Say, this is good. Can we go with this? Once the management approves, then we start working on it. And then we also make our own research and then get designs that are on the market that are moving, and then we add it to our catalog. Your catalog.
Yeah. Do you have names that attach to your shoes that you produce?
Yes. Every shoe has a name.
Okay. So what are some of the names you have?
So we have All Out Coffee, All Out Black. We have Gentleman. We have Focus. We have Metal Series. We have Metal Series loafers. We have Double Giant boot.
Okay.
We have.
I see you have the Ring My Bell type of.
Yeah, Ring My Bell. Yes, slip-on loafers. Brooks. A lot. Every single design that we have has a name.
Has a name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what sort of feedback do you get from your customers, your clients that you produce some of these shoes from? What feedback do you get from them?
Yeah, so both positive and negative. Yeah, so those who wear and then it works for them, the shoes serve them for a long time. Yeah, they give us their good comments and very quality shoes. I like the comfort and everything, the design, all that. Some also have some complaints at some point, like, okay, I bought a shoe, wasn't so comfortable, or my toe was pinching because so I mean, some of these things we just listen to them and then try and then improve upon our production and see how best we can make it more comfortable for the clients. Yeah, and most of the time those who complain, I think, is because they don't get their right size or their fitting size.
Okay.
So we have this information that we put on our social media every now and then. It's called Hillbill Inform. So we inform our customers about everything about shoes, or how to, when you're buying shoes, what to do, how to know which shoes are quality. So we give these tips to our customers to know, and one of it is that before you buy any shoe, it has to be very comfortable. Make sure, don't compromise on comfort. Otherwise, you will not be able to, you'll not feel confident enough to even walk in it because you are feeling pains in your feet. So these are we get some of those complaints, and we advise our customers with some of these tips so that they will not have those challenges anymore.
Oh, okay. That's very interesting.
Thank you.
That's good to know as well.
Thank you.
We're speaking to ỌDADEɛ Bright Aferi, his CEO of Hillbill Shoes, authentically Ghanaian made shoes that you can really, really rely on. Keep your messages and comments coming, and I'll be sharing those messages with him as we move along. It's 45 minutes after 11. So, Bright, what are some of your customers? Have you been able to reach out to some, let me say, celebrities who patronize your products?
Yes, we have a number. We have Bolare is one of our top customers.
Wow.
Yeah. We also had I know that someone Bedu, the guy on Showbiz.
Yeah.
We also had Nathaniel Atto on Joy FM.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also Callum Hudson-Odoi, the Chelsea footballer.
Okay.
Yeah. We also had him as one of our customers. So we have a number of
clients who come.
Yeah.
Are your shoes expensive? Can you take us to the range?
Expensive is relative.
Sometimes Ghanaians say, Ghana here and then so nobody.
Expensive relative, because we focus on quality.
Yeah.
We don't compromise on the quality. So we use high-end materials, and then our packaging and everything is top notch. So quality comes at the price. Okay. It's not necessarily because it's made in Ghana, so it has to be so cheap.
Okay.
And then we compromise on quality. No, it has to be quality. Everything. When you buy it, you know that I actually got value for my money. Yeah. Okay. And I wouldn't even say our shoes are so expensive. I think average is about 400 cedis.
About the average?
Yes, average. Okay. So I wouldn't say it's too expensive, especially for the market that we are targeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your target markets?
So that's the corporate
the corporate
society.
Space.
Yes.
Okay.
The corporate society. Yeah. And then basically, they are the people we focus on. Those in the corporate organization.
And how is patronage?
So far so good. It's been okay. I mean, we've been doing this for 8 years, and we are still standing. We've actually even grown from where we started from. Yeah. So if the sales is what push us to continue, any business without sales is a dead business. So so far so good. I mean, it's been good. It's been okay. With the sales and with some investments, we're able to expand. We bought machines that actually produce a lot more shoes now, about 5,000 on a monthly basis. Okay. Yeah, and so now we do more of supply to other retailers.
Okay, so you supply to other people?
Yes. So now we supply to other retailers in town, and then we're also negotiating a deal with some other big companies like Palais, Smelcom, and all that. So we are working on all that.
Wow.
Wow. So,
the dream is big.
Yes,
very huge. Very big. It's going to get bigger and bigger.
Yes.
Wow.
We are just crawling now. We are just crawling.
I was coming to ask you about your target market and why the need for that market, because it looks like you are not looking at the lower class people in society.
I won't say we are not looking at them exactly. I think it's because of the nature of our products. Okay. The quality we put into it. If we want to price, give low prices, it means that the quality would have to come down.
Okay.
Yeah. But we don't want to compromise.
You don't want to compromise on that.
You understand? We don't compromise on that. So it's better we maintain a quality and just serve a niche market than to give to everyone. And then it's low quality. You wear heel-bill shoes after some time. I mean, 1 or 2 weeks, the sole is coming off. You won't say, I mean, you'll forget the price. What you'll be thinking is that, heel-bill shoes are not good. You understand? So, and we don't want that to happen. So we still focus on making sure we produce quality stuff. And quality materials are not cheap. So it makes the price a little bit, go in that range of 400 and stuff, man.
So Jedidia and Renee, you should begin to get your 400, so and go to the showroom and go get one for yourself.
Sure.
Anyway, how are you dealing with competition within your space? Do you actually have a competition?
Yeah,
how are you dealing with it?
It's a stiff competition out there, but I think if any company wants to grow out of, to outcompete the rest, you have to be innovative, constantly innovative. Your designs has to be, in vogue. Okay. It has to be something that people are buying. That's what is moving now. Okay. So you every now and then research the market, see what people are actually patronizing now, and you produce exactly the same thing to fit into that market, so that you can also your sales can also be moving. Yeah. And
so you mean that you have local competitors?
Yes, they are local competitors.
Because I know that there's the foreign ones that are flooding in the country.
That's one. So that's indirect competition. But there's local competitors
okay.
as well, and a number of them actually.
Okay.
A number of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I see that, like I'm saying, being innovative with your marketing strategy, is also another thing. Aside your designs, being innovative with how you market your products is also a way to outcompete, your competitors. If someone wants to say market just online, you want to maybe market to just this group of people, so that at every point you have people buying, patronizing your merchandise. So I think it's about being innovative, knowing what the trends are showing, and then and finding solutions to maybe some particular challenges that you have in your company that's not making you grow or expand. So be innovative, and then also know the market, so you can produce to fit into what is moving, what is in vogue. So that is what we do to
Wow,
sure.
that's really good. So it keeps Hillbill Shoes on top.
Exactly.
I mean, on top of your gaming, and you delivering.
Exactly.
Talking about shoe size and customer taste, do you customize for some of your clients?
Yes.
Possibly,
yes.
maybe if my size doesn't fit, and I come, can you customize for me?
We do that. We have people who they just can't get any shoe to wear because their sizes are too huge. People who are size 48, 49.
Wow.
They go to the normal shoe shops, like in town, they don't get their shoe size. So they come to us, can you make something for me? We do that. We take your measurement and we'll make your specific design, specific shoes that will fit you. There are people also that have just wide feet. Probably because they have some accident or some illness. So we do custom shoes for those people as well. I mean, there are people also that have their own designs, like they want you to make this for me. I want.
Do you get that coming a lot?
Yes, we have that.
Okay.
Too.
Okay.
I want this shoe. I can't see it anywhere on the market. Can you make it for me? We take their designs and then we reproduce it for them.
Okay. Do you get maybe, should I say, contracts that maybe you need to produce hundreds of shoes, maybe to a company or to individuals or to a church, or do you get some stuff like that?
Yeah, so it's the retailers that we work with.
Okay.
So
they come in with the orders?
Yes, with their orders. Okay, produce 100, produce 200 for me. Yeah, and then we had some schools too, I think about 2 or 3 schools, that they want us, they made us produce for their students as a Montessori school.
Okay.
Yeah, so those ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me find out this from you, because it looks like most companies are now thriving. Individuals are thriving. Entrepreneurs are doing a lot to keep their business up and running. But how are you dealing with the current state of Ghana's economic challenges and with your business? And has it really affected you in any way?
Yes, most definitely. Especially with inflation.
Inflation, okay.
Yeah, the fact that things have shot up by almost 50% of their original prices.
Yeah.
So when you go to the market, prices of raw materials have shot up, and it means that you have to also cap your pricing point. Increase it a bit, and increasing your price would definitely reduce your customer base.
Okay.
Because not everyone will be able to afford how much you have capped, the price at.
Yeah.
So that's sort of affecting us in that regard in our sales. And then also the fact that the fluctuation in the exchange rate. Is also one thing. So it's also affecting the price of the raw materials in the market
that you bring.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So even now we hardly would import raw material, because the duty and then the shipping costs you pay if you bought the materials on the market in Ghana is even much better. And that's because of the exchange rate, like how much it has shot up to like 14 cedis now per dollar or something. Yeah. But before it used to be about just 6 or 7, so it was relatively good enough or better to import, because you get more quality.
Okay.
Yeah. But now we have to resort to getting from our local market because of the shipping and the duty and all that stuff. So And the local market, you get quality, but not as quality as you would get from outside. Yeah, so that's also something that is actually affecting us. And yeah, they're hoping that things
will get back
turn
better
around and then
stabilize a bit.
Yes, we'll be able to.
Okay. But apart from the economic challenges around your business, what is your greatest challenge and how are you managing it? I mean, apart from that economic situation.
I think people too is one thing. I mean, the workers that we work with, they have their own issues aside.
Like the workers who produce the shoes for you.
Yes, they have their own issues aside. The work. They have their own family issues. They have their own emotional issues. Money management issues. And so if they are going through all these emotional situations, you will not expect them to give off their best at work.
Okay.
So it means that you, as a business manager, you have to try and manage all of these things, this aspect of their lives as well. So it's like their lives become your responsibility. You understand? And then they have different persona. So it's difficult relating to every one of them and understanding, how they all think and finding the best solutions to address their problems. So working with people has been challenging, but I think it's just a right that we have to accept and then find the best solutions to address the problems that we face. Yeah.
But personally, as an entrepreneur, what motivates you to keep going?
I think what motivates me is impact. The fact that I want to actually make an impact in this world, like that I'll be able to build a business and actually grow it and employ a lot more people, not just in Ghana but also across the face of the continent.
And possibly other regions in the country as well.
Yes, definitely. And build a global brand, have more people employed, provide livelihood for a lot of people, and also engage in corporate social responsibilities to give back to society. These are things I think about, and I know that I will need to build a company, make the company become very liquid so that we can have funds to support a lot more people in our society. So I think about this. I know that I can't do it if I don't grow this company, to as far as we are envisioning. So some of these things motivate me to keep running the business. Yeah.
And how has been being an entrepreneur maybe possibly affected your family life?
So
you're married?
I'm single.
You're single, okay.
Yeah, I'm single.
Single and searching? Or single and hooked?
Yeah, so I'm not
okay.
I don't have too much responsibilities
in terms of family.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I have a lot of free time on my hands to run the business.
Okay.
I know once I get married, the responsibilities will become enormous, and that's when it will become more challenging. Yeah. But for now, it's a bit manageable. Yeah.
What has been your most satisfying moments in your business? I mean, your most cherished, satisfying moments in your business. Have you gotten to a point of that sort?
It's when we raised our first seed. Is it first round of funds?
Okay.
Yeah, to expand the business. I think it was $100,000 at the time to buy all the machinery that we needed, and also the raw materials that we needed to produce a lot and then distribute to our retailers. So that was the point that I actually felt like, okay, this business has actually come to stay.
Okay.
Like we things are moving on. So I felt like, okay, so I appreciated that fact that we were able to get to that point. Yeah, and everything was in place, the machines, the raw materials, distribution. That was the point where I actually felt satisfied that, okay, all that I was doing in school, my things getting stolen, the challenges and the emotional stress I was going through hasn't been in vain. So that was my satisfied moment. Okay. Yeah.
There's a message here. Let me quickly pick that message, and then she says her name is Susan, and she says I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm into food production, but I want to find out from Hale Bill I want to find out from Hill Bill, being an entrepreneur yourself, is there any sort of pattern or formula to becoming a successful entrepreneur, coming from Susan?
Susan. Is this Susan, my cousin?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Because she posted a link that she was watching. So
Okay.
There's no formula, honestly.
Okay.
There's no formula.
Okay.
I always say it's just time.
Okay.
It's just
Time and dedication. You dedicate
time
your
and
to.
determination to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Time would bring you solutions to the problems you are facing.
Okay.
When we started a business, we didn't know that we would get to that point where we'll have people invest into the company, give us money, from every now, like from different angles. But just the fact that we were determined and we kept going, you realize that there are people that will come to your aid, that will support you, financially, with expertise, with marketing avenues that would help you grow. So there's no formula, honestly. There's no formula. It's just time, determination, and just keep going.
Like
Consistency. Just be consistent what you're doing, and have a vision, and then be consistent what you're doing. You realize that things will just fall in place. So
Susan, there's no formula BR somewhere where you can tap into.
Yeah. And of
I
course,
believe that's what she's talking about.
The grace of God to His part. So if you're a Christian, then make sure you pray.
You pray,
and then your relationship with God too is that strong. So that he'll be he'll come to your aid at the point where you need Him. Yeah.
That's very important as well.
Yeah.
You came with a sample to show our viewers.
Yes.
What brand of shoe do you have here?
This is a Brogue shoe.
So I like your packaging.
Thank you.
I mean, your packaging and your branding, your logo, and wow, everything is top notch.
Thank you. So this is Hill Bill.
So you can go on YouTube, on Facebook, and then you can, watch as he unbox one of his products. So your details are under the box, right?
Yes, under the box.
Wow.
The other side.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
This is how it looks like.
Okay.
So the shoes are right here.
All right. So your packaging is really, really unique.
Thank you. And this is one of the shoes. This is called a Brogue shoe.
Oh, this is called a Brogue shoe with a lace.
With a lace. Yeah. So.
Okay.
It's this, we call it multi-shaded Brogue shoe.
Okay. Why multi-shaded? Is it because it's multicolored?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. The design is called Brogues, but because of the colors, we call it multi-shaded Brogue shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is one of our top-selling shoes.
Yeah. Okay, this is one of the top-selling shoes.
Yes, top-selling shoes.
How much does this go for?
This goes for 500 cedis.
500 cedis.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And which size is this?
This is size 40.
Size 40.
Yes.
Okay. Shoe is really quality.
Yes, very quality.
Wow. In 3 colors, you have brown, and I think you have black. And a dark
coffee brown.
Coffee brown, okay.
Blue, and then light brown.
Okay. Where is the blue? Oh,
Blue is
okay. I'm seeing the blue as black.
Oh,
okay.
Blue, yeah. Deep blue.
Deep blue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of the shoes you make.
Yeah.
Your branding is really good.
Thank you. And then you see the shoe tray in it is also branded.
Okay.
Bill.
Okay.
Yes.
So you sell along with it.
It's all part of package.
Packaged.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you get your branding materials from?
We import them actually.
Oh,
we are hoping we could actually.
There's something written in there. What is that?
Yes. So take a step today. That's our slogan.
Okay. So when you finally open the box, take a step today.
Take a step today.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do, take a step today.
Take a step today. Wow. In the Hill Bill shoe.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're talking about your branding. I mean, it's top notch.
Yes.
Quality branding.
Yes.
You even think it's coming from Ghana.
No.
You think maybe it's an Italian shoe made or something.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's how much how much emphasis we put on our quality and our branding to make sure that whatever shoe you buy from us, you're getting value for your money. Yeah.
Wow. That's really, really interesting to note.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be wrapping up in a bit. But well, you've shown us everything. I mean, apart from this, I believe that there are other brands. If you're also interested and you want to possibly reach out, you can go to Hail Bill Shoes. So possibly take us through your social media handles, your contact, your location once again, and if anyone is interested, how they can reach you.
Okay, so on online platforms, so Facebook, you can reach us to. I mean, our name on Facebook is Hillbill Ghana.
Okay, Hillbill Ghana.
Instagram is Hillbill Shoes.
Okay.
Twitter is Hillbill_Ghana.
Okay.
And then our website is hillbillshoes.com.
Okay.
Our hotlines are 0302 405.
Mm-hmm.
No, 0202 480 905. 0302 480 905 or 0243 492703.
Mm-hmm.
Any of these contacts, we are ready to serve you.
Okay. Right, you came from a young background and started this small from campus, taking shoes and from a shoemaker and selling to other people. At this point, what piece of advice will you give to students, especially young ỌDADEƐs, some who will be listening to this program, and young people who also want to become entrepreneurs?
Okay, so for students like those who are still here, I would say that don't be fixated on just especially the science students. That's what I mean. That was where I was. So my advice: we don't be fixated on one thing. Like, I know every second who is a science student wants to do medicine.
Yeah.
Yes, and so
you wanted to do pharmacy.
I wanted to do medicine.
Medicine, okay.
Yeah. So normally when you're here, that's the mindset. But when you go out there, you experience a lot of things and like realize that no, that's not the mindset that we should actually have whilst we are here. So be open-minded, learn a lot of things, learn about AI, learn about IT. You understand? Don't be fixated on just want to do medicine and that. Whether you don't get medicine, you're disappointed in life. No. So be open-minded, learn about business and all that stuff, so that you have options. Say, okay, maybe it's a passion to do medicine, but if you don't get to do medicine, what can you do for yourself? You understand? So be open-minded, learn a lot about the world of work, even before you leave the premises of this campus, so that you have options, to live on. And also to young people or young ỌDADEÄs out there. If you are in the world of work, I would say that give off your best at whichever company that you are working with, and so that you can actually shine a light, wherever you are. Because our slogan or our anthem says that to take our places in the future of our country. So wherever you are, make sure they are shining the light, that you are becoming the bright in the corner. Where you are. So brighten the corner in any company that you are. Let them say that you are actually an ỌDADEÄ, because wherever we are, we shine our light. If you're in a business, don't operate mediocrely. Like don't operate with mediocrity. Make sure that you have a top vision in mind. You actually want to become a global brand, whatever business that you're running. Have that global mindset in place, so that you actually work hard. Like the way our president has actually extinguished himself as a business legend in this country. Let's all aspire to be someone like him. You understand? Someone like him, go build your business to the point where it's known all over, and then you're making impact in the society. So that's the advice I'll give to young ỌDADEÄs out there who are pursuing their businesses. Yeah.
Okay, really, really, very important advice. I mean, if you're in pre-sec, like he said, all you'll be wishing and hoping to become is to be a doctor, be in the medicine, pharmacy, in that space. But he had a chance, and at a point in his life, he had to choose whether to continue with his career or to venture into the business idea he had at the time, full time. And I believe you have no regrets, right?
No.
Or you do?
I don't, because I still have my colleagues, people I graduated right now, who had jobs and now they've lost their jobs. They are just home, and there are some that have not even been employed since they finished school in 2016. So I could have been in their shoes.
Yeah. But you chose to go into business.
Yes.
And so here you are.
Yeah. So I'm always grateful that I actually had this idea. I had this idea and I actually pursued it. I'm always grateful.
Okay. That's really, really good. Bright, thank you so much for coming to spend your quality morning with us. But one more before you, you take leave of us. You had an award, recognition. Can you tell us about it?
Okay, a couple actually. There was this award by the Ghana Startups Awards. That was an award for most promising young entrepreneur. Yes, that was in 2017. I also got one from the Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
Okay.
As the runner-up of youth in export, youth in export business. That's because we also export some of our shoes. So I had an award from there as well, and there was also an award from a business program that was organized by Bolare.
Okay.
Yes, it was also to award young entrepreneurs. So I received cash awards from there as well. Yeah.
Okay. And are those has that inspired you?
Yes, they definitely they keep me going because it shows that I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right, so I should just keep going, and then wherever I want to get to, I'll definitely get there with God's grace.
Certainly. Thank you so much once again, Bright, for making time to join us on our entrepreneurship program here on ỌDADEƐ Radio. We do this every Wednesday, and we're encouraging all ỌDADEƐs who are also into business to also reach out. We are also trying to reach out, so you can also try and reach out, and let's give you the platform to also reach out and shine the light and let ỌDADEƐs and all ỌDADEƐs across the globe knows exactly what you are also putting out there. And Brighter Ferry has been fantastic. Trust me, it's been fantastic this morning. And also to those who made time to join us with your messages, Solomon Jedidia says a nice brand name. He loves the Hill Bill name. And then I think Renee Watson also says very good advice, bro. Thank you very much. He's really advised. I think he's really said it all. And to Susan, we also sent in a message. We thank you so much. To all those who made time to join us by radio and also who joined us by YouTube and Facebook to watch us live, we say thank you so much. We appreciate your time and being here. Remember, The Breeze is always live on ỌDADEƐ Radio, Mondays, Wednesdays, and then on Fridays. Mondays, we focus our attention on health and other issues, and on Wednesdays it's always for business, and on Fridays the creative arts and entertainment is what we always look out for. So thank you once again. Right,
thank you.
Do you want to give some shout outs?
To my workers.
Okay.
Yeah, shout outs to workers of Hill Bill, those who help us produce the quality shoes that we put out there.
Yeah.
And also to my sister Abigail. She's been very supportive of me, of the business and all that. And also to my investors out there, thank you very much for trusting Hill Bill and then supporting us with your funds and with your expertise. And also to my customers, thank you very much for believing in Hill Bill and then patronizing us and then keeping us going as a company. Also to every ỌDADEƐ out there who patronize us, in one way or the other, refer us to people that we need, and also mentions us to people to patronize from us. And thank you. And then I'll say every ỌDADEÄ out there, we really are proud of you. So whatever you are doing, keep at it, and then shine a light wherever you are, and let us take our places in the future of our country. Yeah,
that's all. And of course, to also, I was saying earlier on that we actually reaching out to all ỌDADEÄ businesses. ỌDADEÄ Radio actually is a non-profit radio station, so we are looking out to most ỌDADEÄs like yourself and others to, come support us. I'm hoping Hill Bill Show will come and sponsor this my program. Give us some small sponsorship package. Never survive it. So I know Afari will do something, definitely. And to everybody, we say thank you once again. And we have to end it here on today's business edition of The Breeze.
ỌDADEƐ Radio. Like us on Facebook at ỌDADEƐ Radio. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at ỌDADEƐ Radio. You can WhatsApp or call us on 0200 092925.